I think this is the best campaign ever, but I don't want you to vote for it. That's purely personal. I'll explain why in the leanings. Thanks to Gail for taking us back to 1984 with the Virgin ad a few years ago. I want to take you back to 1984. Hands up if you weren't born. Hands up if you're depressed by that and can't wait to burst their optimistic bubble. You get old and mean. 1984. A mobile phone wasn't very mobile and was just a phone. No camera, no apps. Yes, that's true. This is a playlist, and this is how we downloaded music. This is social media, bitching in the pub. This is a computer. It was on someone else's desk, it was in the office, and the person who operated it was never very important. And if you did operate it, you need to have to understand that, there's a woman here in the fourth just looking horrified. That's what you were met with when you turned it on. And you know what a mouse looked like? This is all true. IBM was the world's biggest dominant technology company. Its motivating advertising essence was no one got fired for buying IBM. Isn't that just so reassuring? Because everyone else is so shit. It was the dominant company, and there was a little company with a great idea who wanted to do things differently.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests, obeying contradictory reports. Our unification of laws is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
I love it. They really got peeved with me in the office because I kept playing it again and again and again. It was shown once, just once. That one ad said about Apple that they were creative, they were about the human, and they were about being different, challenging the order. They are the original challenger brand. In fact, the concept was largely based on them. Shown just once. It made all their competition, like IBM, appear robotic, inhumane, and fascistically dictatorial. Try saying that at the end of the day. In 100 days, they sold 72,000 Apple Macintoshes, as it was called then. That's more than IBM had sold in terms of personal computers to individuals in the preceding year. How and why? It was a single-minded idea. It was a clever idea, a clear idea, based on a truth, a product truth they wanted to talk about. It had captured the zeitgeist of the moment. And more importantly, and I think this is what all the great campaigns we've seen, it captured the imagination. It challenged IBM's dominance in the market. It actually challenged the way computers were used. Most of these were bought for people or by small businesses who hadn't had them before. And actually, it challenged the way we worked in our relationship with technology. And I think the rest is history. That created the launch platform for Apple now to become one of the biggest corporations in the world. Apple has launched a series of revolutionary products that have revolutionized our relationship with technology. Think of the way we buy music. Think of what we use well, they're not really phones anymore, are they? Our smart devices. Think of where we choose to view the internet and how we connect with people. That was the founding point. I love it because when I saw that, it made me want to go into advertising, which I hated. Then I found my way into branding, and 12 years ago, I found my way into branding in the charity world. And I've been lucky enough to work with some very great people who want to do some good things. So I don't want you to vote for it as the best campaign. The lessons I want you to take out of it, though, are very simple. It was a bold, creative idea that captured the imagination. You have an idea that captures the imagination. Refuge, fantastic example of that. The Macmillan work, Find Mike, fantastic examples. It transcends, because that was an ad, not a campaign, let's be clear, it transcends budget. It's nice to have a lot of money, but it helps you transcend budget. It helps you cut through all the media noise, and it also helps you transcend any channel problems. And I do love that ad. Thank you very much.